Pretty
All right,
good.
you got Kirk Francis to your left. You got Jace Oliver. Questions for players?
This is the last week. Just what do you guys? What's the main goal for you guys? With this losing skid.
Coach has just been adamant about preaching about the seniors, going out as best as we can. We're just trying to go out here the last couple of days and give it everything that we got. End it on a good note if possible, and just do everything we can in our power to keep TU on a higher note.
Obviously, you aren't a senior, Kirk, but just talk about this group that you've kind of became friends with. These guys that have kind of been mentors to you.
Definitely. I mean, guys like Jace and, Ben and all those seniors on the scout team that I got to know from playing against them every day, and all those old offensive linemen that we have, I've developed a really tight bond with. And I'm really thankful for those guys. I see the work that they put in over the years, and especially just this year throughout fall camp and the entire season. So, you want to end it well for them and see them go on a good note.
Kirk, how important is it for you to go into the offseason with a win this week?
It definitely is. I think it gives us a ton of momentum, positive momentum going into next season and, spring camp. And then, going into next year, obviously, we have a really tough schedule next year too. So we want to have some positive momentum and, in this kind of losing skid right now.
Jace, talk about the season and that you've had both individually and what you want to get accomplished besides a win in this game against East Carolina.
My season individually has been pretty solid, I would say. Probably my best year yet. Not that we haven't been getting the team results that we're looking for, but individually, I would say I've probably had the best season yet, for myself at least. And then, what was the second part of the question?
Just besides getting the win at East Carolina, what do you want to accomplish as a defense this week?
I would say just setting the standard and a culture here. On the back end of the season, I feel like we've done a better job than we had in the middle of the season. We had a couple games where it was just all over the place. So I feel like a great game here, a great defensive game here, it'll be good for setting a culture on what Coach P really wants from the defense.
Jace, what kind of legacy do you think you want this senior class to leave with this program?
Simply that we gave everything that we had, no matter the results. We came in every single day ready to fight, ready to go in, practice, always had a good mojo, and just ready to do anything that was asked of us.
Kirk, I asked Coach this. Handling success is one thing, and then kind of handling failure is another. How have you, as a true freshman, how do you think you've handled some of the, not necessarily personal failures, but you can address that too, but just team failures as well?
Well, I think as an offense, we've definitely had a lot of success, but you can definitely take it as, we haven't gotten the final result that we wanted. There's been plays over the course of the Charlotte game, the Tulane game, and even last week that, really, you think if you had those back, maybe there's a different outcome there. And so it's definitely just, you can get better every week. No matter how well you play, there's always areas to improve in and plays that you wish you had back or could have done better.
And we talked a lot about the quarterback carousel of 4 different guys starting. And how would you say the QB room has kind of come around you now that you've gotten the start this past week and played a lot in previous weeks?
The guys have been awesome to me. Braylon and Roman and Cardell have all been like big brothers to me this year. Taken me in and really embraced me, supported me, and encouraged me no matter what, and been there for me. So I'm really thankful for those guys and just their encouragement and that brotherhood that we have in the quarterback room.
Kirk, if you could talk about since you started playing this year, what have you, especially since you got into game action, what have you learned in the short period of time? What do you think you've learned the most that will help you get better?
Just in a short period of time, I feel like I've taken a ton and gotten a ton of great experience, been against great defenses. This week we're playing another great defense, and I think that, just having a better understanding of how the college game works. Defenses move so much faster, defensive line, reading coverages, understanding player movements, so many things like that. I think I've definitely grown a lot.
Kirk, you mentioned early being on the scout team and how these seniors kind of helped you grow, I guess, in that sense. How did being on the scout team make you prepared for getting those reps in game? It's
definitely character building. You're playing against a really good defense, and Sometimes you'll throw an interception or you'll get hit, and you kind of got to bounce back from that. And you got to attack it, and you got to try and make them better every single day, and while also making yourself better. And guys like Jace, they're really good, and they push you to be the best that you can every day. And it's kind of that back and forth, trying to be better than them, and them trying to be better than us every day. So it was definitely a really cool dynamic there.
And then, Jace, for you, to be one of the seniors that have that kind of extra year of eligibility, and Coach mentioned those conversations will come over the next couple days. What are those conversations like, both within yourself and also with coaches, about taking that extra year and continuing school?
It's just about him having trust in you and knowing that, like, each player has bought into this university, and we want to leave the best impact that we can here while we're here. And I feel like an extra year, whether you stay or whatever a player may decide to do, I feel like he's let it be known that it's up to you, but he would like to have us all back because he wants to do well with the players that we have here. And so I just feel like he's been adamant on just letting us make our decision and whatever we want to do, and just trusting us as players that he wants to set the culture with us, and I'm really appreciative for that.
Any other questions?
Jace, I know Texas, right? You from Texas? Is that
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. And I know you're from here. So what are y'all's Thanksgiving plans? Are you going over like a coach's house, or are you guys having people over at your house, Kirk? You guys can both answer.
Dorian Hopkins is a pretty good cook on the team. And, sometimes we like to grill together. Whether he'll come, we don't really know exactly what we'll do yet, but we'll have a lot of guys either at my house or at his house. But, I'll be doing something with Dorian.
We haven't fully figured everything out, but me and my roommate Grayson, who's from Union, we're going to have some of the freshmen that aren't going home over, and we're going to have kind of a cookout, do something with the families, and, just try and all stay together for the break if we can.
Any other questions? Good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.